cruiserweights on one of the main shows, so they get some kind of exposure. The main audience that you have in the WWE, because a lot of the guys, you could tell that some of the people in the crowd don't know who these people are yet. And the 205, I think they realize that a lot. They're not getting quite the what's the word I'm looking for? Fans are getting behind it that they thought they were, because a lot of people don't know who they are.
Exactly. Yeah.
And,
so I mean, it's two different types of crowd.
I mean, that's why they're doing the 205 show, because they know that they'll get the reaction that they want. Because if they had it, say for an example, and I could be wrong on this, if they had an NXT show during a Raw show, some guys may not even get cheers at all that are go all over as heck in NXT. But, they won't do nothing. The Cruiserweight division is also booked horribly. I agree. The Cruiserweight has not been booked very well on Raw.
Booked at all, really.
Yeah, and it's
usually not. It's like you're going to...
I mean, they've been into everything.
They don't give you... They have no stories for the Cruiserweights at all. They're not doing nothing with these guys. I think with whoever's working on SmackDown, they're building separate stories for everybody. And it seems I think they would do that for the Cruiserweights. Which, I don't know, can you still use the Cruiserweights on your pay-per-views then? I mean, that's another question. If they got their own show.
Yeah, you use them on the SmackDown. They're on SmackDown.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a Cruiserweight pay-per-view.
That's true.
No, hell no.
Almost like they could get bigger with this than NXT is. I mean, because they're getting a live show right after SmackDown every week. I mean, that's crazy, I mean, because NXT was known as like the flagship of the network. This might take that right away.
And it's like they kind of took away their high-flying stuff on Raw also. They're just wrestling like regular matches now.
I just wonder if they're going to get the same kind of reaction. I don't think they are, because with Raw and SmackDown, it's not that different, because it's still these big buildings who aren't really a lot of hardcore wrestling fans. I think if the show was original, if it was like it was in the Cruiserweight Classic, like out of Orlando, where all the hardcore NXT fans are, then you would have a better shot at getting that same, because I guess they want the same feel they got with the Cruiserweight Classic, which they're not going to get in that small environment. And that's what made it so good, because it was smaller. It was a smaller venue.
Right. So, not too much to go on. Can the other two guys see us? Yes, they're in the Periscope, so some of them can see you in the chat room. What else, Justin, did you like about Raw and SmackDown?
SmackDown, like I like the interaction between the women, the women invasion, I guess you could say. That was pretty good. And just like, on Raw, how SmackDown came and invaded Team Raw, which I missed. But I thought I did see the replay of it. But both of them were pretty good. It's got me hyped up for both matches, I can say.
Yeah, the ending of Team Raw was pretty good. It really got me looking forward to the match. I liked the interaction between the teams. The whole was Bliss on TV? Yes, she was on TV tonight. Not in a match, but she was on TV.
Involved in that brawl too.
Yeah, she was involved in the brawl. It was cool how they had now in what did Taker say? That he's coming back. Taker is coming back to wrestle. And he's no longer just coming back for WrestleMania. He is back.
Yeah.
What was the line he used, Justin?
He said he was taking souls and digging holes.
He also said WrestleMania was no longer going to define The Undertaker. That's how it went.
Yeah, he's no longer wrestling just The Undertaker anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, just at WrestleMania anymore. So he will be on SmackDown. So like we were saying earlier, he's going to probably be SmackDown's Brock Lesnar. I'm so sick of seeing The Undertaker talk about a has-been. Wow. Taker is boring. Should have traded spots with Shane. Yeah, that's what I thought he should have done that, right? Shane should have given the spot to The Undertaker.
Maybe that might still happen the day of.
It could still happen. Like, we got a few days yet. I mean, it would make most sense to have The Undertaker on. I'd rather have Undertaker than Shane.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you would think, Shane, you want to win. The best possibility of you winning is having the Undertaker on your team. You know, to have the most stacked team you would want to have is to have the Undertaker, and that.
If you look at SmackDown's team as a whole, I mean, they really don't. I hate to say it, match up well with just looking at the guys versus the guys because
Well,
I mean, they
Ellsworth
have
is
all
the
guys. I
It's
know
the
he's
match.
not. Yeah, I
No,
get that.
in the
So you
chat
got
room.
Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns. I mean, those are a couple big guys right there.
Yes, they are.
Right. Yes. So this is
I have to say too.
Go ahead, Justin.
No, I had to say too the flashbacks they were showing. You know,
Yes.
like Stone Cold and Booker fighting, Stone Cold messing up the bus. The first main event of Triple H and The Rock with HBK as a referee.
That was great.
Yeah, those were awesome.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, this is Get the Tables podcast, episode 29. We are live every Tuesday night after SmackDown Live. We will be live Saturday night after NXT TakeOver Toronto, and live after Survivor Series Sunday night. Also, we'll be giveaway
4 hours of Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. So we'll be doing a giveaway that night. We're going to be giving away a WWE Network gift card. You get 3 months for free on us, and then I'm going to give away a DVD. So please tune in Sunday night. I'm going to be doing whoever hits the most hearts on the Periscope during the show will get the DVD, and then I'm going to draw a random out of the hat for the network card. So dislikes. What did you not like about Raw and SmackDown tonight? Before we get into some predictions.
Okay, who you want, Justin to go first? Would I get first on the likes?
So go with you, Dave, since Justin went.
I went first the time before it.
Well, back and forth, and it's your turn.
Okay,
that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I do like how we're doing this. Man, I didn't really care for all the damn tag matches.
I agree. That was horrible.
I know. It was like, how many tag in SmackDown compared to SmackDown? I mean, we had one tag match, which it's 3 hours. I get that. That's not. I get. It was a 900 episode. It was something special. But, I mean, still, we had so many damn 6-man tag teams. It's like, really? We need all this? It was just so, like, I was so bored with it. It was just like, man.
It was a little bit overdone. Yeah, I mean, I get the picture of why they were doing it, but it was overdone. Every match was a damn tag.
Yeah, exactly.
I see this for 4 hours on Sunday. It's like, you got to do 3 hours of pointless matches. I mean, teams versus teams, which kind of made no sense. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if, like I told you online, Tony, that I would have loved if they would have took the teams, like one of the teams, and put them together, like the tag teams, versus another tag team, and make it an elimination match. You know, if you guys lose your spots, or something like that. Just something interesting. But again, tag matches for Raw. I mean, I didn't really care about the women's tag match either. I mean, the only thing I really liked about Raw, honestly, was I liked the Kendrick segment. I thought that was good, and the Goldberg segment and the main event segment. I didn't really care about the rest of the show.
Right.
I mean, it was pretty boring to me. I was just like sick of all these tag matches. But go ahead. You said SmackDown too. Well, I actually enjoyed SmackDown. There was nothing I didn't like about SmackDown. I don't think.
I think for a 900 episode, it could have been a little bit better.
I would say yes.
I think they did pretty good for only a 2-hour show. You had almost a 25-minute match. You got a new champion on live TV, which you don't get very rarely on free TV. You don't get a new champion, which that was nice.
A lot of random TV spots and promos hyping a Raw match for SmackDown. To me, there was a lot of commercials.
Yeah, there really was, yeah. I mean, but yeah, I think it was a packed show, and they had a lot of stuff. I wasn't really like sitting there bored looking through my phone or something like that. I mean, I thought it was.
Hey, there you go, and no split screen commercial. Yeah, no split.
I mean, I love that. That was awesome. When they did that once, and it was like all of a sudden, like, what the hell is this? I mean, what for?
Yeah, they should keep that. I don't know why they don't.
Yeah, people would actually watch. I mean, especially for Raw. Raw really needs it. That way you keep viewers.
Well, why did Ziggler have to drop the title? I think we mentioned it earlier. I think Ziggler dropped the title because they don't want Ziggler to lose to Sami Zayn. They want Miz to lose. I think Sami Zayn's going. All right, let's just jump into Survivor Series.
All right.
Since Ziggler.
Justin want to give his dislike.
Justin, your dislike, because I know you didn't see much of Raw.
I missed the last 45. Well, the only dislike, and it's not really a dislike about the show, I'm just getting really pissed off with these deals. She needs to debut already or quit showing them because I'm really getting pissed. I hate those.
Who was that?
Okay.
Emma, they keep showing all the damn vignettes of her returning. It's just really pissing me off.
Listen, I love seeing those vignettes.
Well, I mean, they're good to look at, but I mean, she's supposed to debut like a month ago. She keeps saying next week.
I thought they just said coming soon. I didn't know they said next week.
I mean,
next week. Don't keep saying coming soon. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I hope they don't try to make her like Eva, because it's like we all know she can wrestle. I mean, she was trained by Lance Storm.
Yep.
So I hope they don't make it like where she can't wrestle, because she can wrestle. Her and Paige had a great match at a takeover, I believe.
Yes. So let's get to Survivor Series. So we have two title matches. Am I correct?
Yeah,
yes.
And the Cruiserweight, right? Correct. And then we have Team Raw, a bunch of Team Raw and SmackDown matches, which we have in the 4.5-hour show. Yeah.
Do that.
What's that?
Is that gonna? I mean, you got the women's.
Oh, and Lesnar and Goldberg. Correct. Yes, Lesnar and.
But I mean, still, that's not that many matches.
These Survivor Series matches will go long. Raw will win with the tag and the women, and SmackDown will win in the men's singles. Quick question to the Periscope chat room and to you guys before we get into our predictions. Do you wish there were some kind of stipulations on the line?
Isn't there already?
No.
No stipulations.
Just the Cruiserweight and the Intercontinental. The only
Cruiserweight and the IC belt. Other than that, no one's going to Raw or SmackDown if they lose or anything like that. Do you wish there was some kind of stipulation to where if Raw won, they get to pick SmackDown guys, or if SmackDown won, they get to pick Raw guys?
I guess it don't really matter.
That's a good point too. The fear of the Undertaker.
Well, on the other side, you got the fear of Stephanie McMahon, so they're both kind of.
Did she say she's gonna fire everybody again?
Mm-hmm.
What is this, 2014?
Yep.
John Cena gonna get them their jobs back?
Oh gosh, yeah. Basically.
So if they lose, she's gonna fire everyone on Team Raw, and then they just gonna go to SmackDown?
Did Vader go into the Hall of Fame this year? Absolutely.
Should. So should Sid.
So should Sid, yes.
That's crazy that Sid's King Kong. There's so many Rick Rude, King Kong. I mean, there's so many guys out there who should be in the Hall of Fame already. I mean, King Kong Bundy was a part of, what was it, WrestleMania? Wasn't he in WrestleMania 1 against Hogan in that cage?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, so how is King Kong Bundy? Everyone else who was a part of WrestleMania 1 is in the Hall of Fame. No, wait. They had WrestleMania 2. Whatever it was. I have to go back and look it up. But he was still a big part of the WWE's history. Like, so was Vader. Vader went in last year, didn't he?
No, he hasn't been.
I thought Vader... Oh, that's right. You're right. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vader's another one, but Sid... there's so many guys. Rick Rude.
Yeah, Rick Rude could be in there. I mean, we could talk for hours on just this alone.
Yeah, I mean, so many great Hall of Fame.
Survivor Series. Let's get into Survivor Series because we'll go on forever. What about Triple H in the Hall?
That's obvious.
Wrestling Hall of Fame. Okay, I feel you on that. All right, so Survivor Series. To the Cruiserweight. Brian Kendrick takes on Kalisto for the Cruiserweight title. If Brian Kendrick loses and Kalisto wins the title, the Cruiserweight title goes to SmackDown. Do you guys think Kalisto pulls off the victory over Brian Kendrick?
Yes.
I really hope so.
I think it's setting up for that, and it makes the most sense that, like we've been talking about, with the 205 being on after, being after
SmackDown,
what,
yeah.
Talking Smack, right? Or is it before Talking Smack?
I think it's before it. I want to say it's
So,
before.
it makes sense for it to be on Tuesday. It should be on SmackDown as well. But I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good match. Brian Kendrick has been doing some good work lately, and it'll be good to see him on SmackDown Live if he does go to he does end up losing. So I guess the whole cruiserweight just goes up there, and I guess we'll start seeing some more guys. No build though, yeah, kind of. It was kind of just put out there,
Thrown
out of
together,
nowhere.
yeah.
Well, I think SmackDown was doing it, because SmackDown was doing, okay, any member of Raw gets a title shot, for the IC title. And if they win, they get the title. And so now the Cruiserweights Raw wanted to do something else. And they're going to make it probably where Stephanie McMahon is mad about the.
Yeah, so IC title match. Sami Zayn in his hometown and or home country of Canada, taking on The Miz for the Intercontinental title. Sami Zayn, I think, is going to end up winning the IC title in front of his hometown. What do you guys think?
I think so too. I think that it goes to Raw.
I'm just to be different, I'm going to say no. And because I think it's looking too obvious, I think, for Sami to win right now. Miz is the champion. Sami Zayn, Stephanie's behind Sami now.
Here's my opinion. I think Raw, they lack storyline, and I think the only way they think they can have storylines is if they have the titles on the show. Not like on SmackDown, there's a bunch of side storylines along with the title feuds, but on Raw, there's not very many of those. And I think with Raw, they want to add the IC title, they want to add the US title, and they want to add the world title, of course, the Universal title, whatever. So they can have more feuds and not so much, be around so much around Rollins and Kevin Owens and Reigns and Chris Jericho, and hopefully get into, hopefully Sami Zayn, I'm assuming. So
are they actually going to use this title right, though? I don't think they would. I don't trust Raw to use anything right. I mean, because they're going to take the IC title and make it pointless. No. And it's not going to mean anything.
Raw has no storylines. You have
or the ones they have all involve around 5 people.
Yeah, it's not if the Shield guys don't have the titles, and that's pretty much all it seems like it's about with the WWE. It's all about the Shield guys, and that's it. If they're not champion, they're going for the title.
Yeah, and I think they know that they need that IC belt on the show, and that's why I think that they're gonna end up giving it to Sami Zayn.
I hope there is a trade involved sometime.
Rollins or Reigns turn heel? That's a good question. I don't know.
I'd love to see Ambrose get traded to Raw.
So, truthfully, how different would it be had Baylor not been injured? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think we would have seen this. Do you think we would have seen this type of Survivor Series if Balor would have gotten hurt?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it would be better. I'm sorry. I like Kevin Owens, but it would have been better. You have AJ Styles and Finn Balor as the team captain. I mean, that'd been freaking awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Because if you that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for hardcore wrestling fans. About the Japan connection.
Yeah,
wouldn't have no clue what it was, but still, I mean, for fans like us, we're like, yeah. But maybe for the common fan, probably not.
Right. So
for hardcore fans, oh yeah.
Let's get to the whole tag team Survivor Series.
Okay.
The Usos, American Alpha, Heath and Rhino. It's Fandango and Tyler Breeze, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we got Zack Ryder and the Hype Bros. Excuse me. taking on the Raw team of Kofi Kingston. I'm sorry, New Day, Gallows and Anderson, and Enzo and Cass. Correct? Or am I missing another? I'm missing another tag team. Am I?
I think that's it.
Nitro put on 3 great hours. Why can't we all do that?
And Dust, that's right. Aren't they on the
I'm sorry.
Truth and Goldust? Aren't they on the team too?
No, it's the Puerto
Shining
Rican
Star. Yeah.
Shining Stars. Yeah.
They're on the team too. I thought they both.
Yeah.
were.
No, they beat Goldust a couple weeks ago.
Raw
What do you
wins
do?
because Enzo and Cass. Honestly, they are so over.
Over like over.
I do thank you for the hearts. Appreciate the heart. And the more hearts y'all guys throw out, us appreciate it. It gets us more trending on Periscope. Gets more people coming in here and checking us out. This is Get the Tables podcast, episode 29. I'm your host, Anthony, with my 2 co-hosts, as always, the Bizarre One, Dave and Justin. We're just discussing Survivor Series, Raw, SmackDown. So what do you think the Undertaker's role will be going forward? He's back. That's a good question. We think that he's going to be the Brock Lesnar of SmackDown.
He's their special attraction, basically.
That's, yeah. Pretty much.
Involved in Survivor Series somehow. He has to be in some capacity.
Well, he threatened the team if they lose. They're going to have to answer to him. So I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. So Taker has a no trade clause. Yeah, that's funny. So do we think this Raw team is going to win against? I thought he would tell Shane to step aside and he would fight. That's what I thought too. I all think Shane should have said, "Hey, I don't belong on this team. You're back. You deserve to be on the team."
I think he's going to say, Brock threw him around. He didn't want no part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Taker is too old, but Taker's too old, but he has that attraction.
Yeah, people will buy seats to see him.
Wow.
I thought Taker would want to say, "Put me in the match, Shane. You're the coach." He should have said. Shane should have said, "You know what? Hey, Taker, you're back. You just announced that you're back. You know what? You deserve to be on SmackDown. We want to win. I don't deserve to be there."
Still happen. We could get like breaking news or something by
The tag team, but SmackDown is all NXT and jobbers.
Hey, I disagree. You must be a only WWE fan.
So what do you guys think? Raw tag team wins or SmackDown?
Yeah, I think the Raw team wins on this one.
I think
for some
Raw,
reason I just have a feeling I have the Raw team wins.
I think Raw's gonna win everyone except the main event one, the main match, which will be I think the women beat the SmackDown women's. Which I highly disagree that they should. I think the women's will win. What about you, Dave?
The tag teams I think SmackDown Live's tag teams are better than Raw's tag teams. They were actually a team tonight too, so they actually all work together. I don't know. I think you could have someone like Jason Jordan being like a sole survivor and going crazy on some people. That dude can wrestle. It's like freaking Kurt Angle.
Yep.
And that dude, I think he can. And I just think Team Raw, I can see Gallows and Anderson just turning their backs on those guys. Honestly, I think they could just walk off.
If Brock versus Bill happened, Bill must win, else there's no point. Well, I don't think Bill's gonna win.
I mean, no point.
I think they'll split the women's and tag match. Yeah, that could happen too. It makes sense as
If I had to pick one, I would rather the SmackDown women win than the Raw women.
That's like they need to win more, basically.
Because SmackDown needs the wins, I think, more than Raw. Raw's already established.
Yes.
The new kid on the block.
Right, yeah. Makes sense to come down to the match. Yeah. So,
and then the other past battles, SmackDown, I believe, has always won anyway.
In each match, who will be the survivors? Okay, that's a good question. Before we get to the main event and start wrapping up the show, And the women's, who do you think is going to be the last two remaining in on Raw and on SmackDown?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That is a tough question.
I would love it. I don't know if this would work, but I think it'd be cool for the women's if it was Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I think that'd be awesome. Just because they're both the champions.
Okay, Justin?
Yeah, I could see that.
Is that what you
for me, I kind of think SmackDown is going to be maybe like Alexa Bliss and Raw, Charlotte. I don't see Charlotte being out anytime soon other than being the last
Bailey.
one.
That's what I was thinking too, though. Bailey, what if she's the last one to survive as her whole team gets eliminated? And it's just Bailey there. I think Nia Jax gets eliminated early.
And then I kind of have a feeling that Nia Jax is going to be eliminated first for some reason. I
think they're going to get her out of the way.
Yeah.
So the last, I would say on the Raw team, I'm going to say Bailey. Women's team.
SmackDown.
SmackDown Women's. I'm going to go Naomi.
Naomi?
Yes.
Oh.
I think Naomi, they've been kind of pushing her kind of in the distance, She beat Alexa Bliss a couple of times and so on and so forth. I think Naomi is going to get to the last spot. I don't think she's going to win, though. I think the women's team loses on SmackDown.
I think it would be cool, even though I picked Charlotte, I think it would be cool to see, Becky and Bailey or Bailey and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of mixed matches.
Bailey, the two BFFs. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Nia Jax and Nikki Bella. I mean, that would be an interesting combo. I mean, there's so many different. Like they said, this really is finally actually what it is advertised to be.
Yes.
It is an all-star game for pro wrestling. That's what it is. You're getting to see all these top wrestlers against different mix and matches.
Yes. Combinations, and they're all good. There's not a bad combination.
Yeah, but not so much in the main event because we've seen them all wrestle each other already.
If you have Facebook, anybody in here have Facebook, we are on Facebook now. Please go like our page on Facebook. If Texas Kid for Life, please, if you can, write our Facebook link in here. If you don't mind, it's our page. Just go in there. Please like it. We have a Facebook page now. It's Get the Tables Podcast on Facebook. Please like it. We'd really appreciate it if you guys can do that. Always posting, giving our thoughts and opinions, and you can give yours on there as well. All right. Last main event.
What about the tag?
Well, okay. You want to do that too?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Soul Survivor, Raw, SmackDown.
Man, I don't know.
What about you, Dave?
I think it's gonna just because he's been so over like crazy lately. I'm gonna say Heath Slater's in there in the last, and maybe and maybe one of the New Day, maybe Woods is out there last. I mean, that'd be interesting. Yeah, even though I would like some other matchups, but I just think to make the most sense, he's getting the most reaction out of the crowd right now. But have Heath Slater be one of the last guys in. I kind of have maybe the last team that is in, maybe the New Day and Rhino and Heath are like the last guys there, the last team. Which I think is kind of cool, tag team versus tag team or champions.
All right, so who do you think?
Oh, it's just Heath and Woods.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. Man, see, I mean, you could do so much stuff, and I mean, God, I don't know.
I think
it's hard.
It's gonna go last two. It's gonna go Raw, Enzo. I think they're gonna do Enzo, and SmackDown.
Really?
How was Taker tonight? I missed the show. Taker tonight was pretty good. He didn't really much do nothing. He threatened the Team Smackdown if they lost. Undertaker, pretty much, and if He's back. He is no longer just wrestling at WrestleMania. He's now back. Not sure if he's full-time. I think he's going to be doing the Cole Brock kind of number. Just show up when he is needed. And, yeah, that's about it. He came out at the end of the show, and it was pretty much nothing. Just
Is there a feud on SmackDown for him, though?
He kind of got cut off at the end by when they went off the air.
Well, I think they're ordering over anyway.
Yeah, he did kind of get cut off. He kind of ended it really quick. But it's kind of interesting to see where they go. Do you think WrestleMania is Undertaker's last match?
I don't know. I mean, because we were talking about this earlier in the year, how WWE Vince McMahon wanted Undertaker versus John Cena at SummerSlam, and it was like Undertaker was saying he was done. And now all of a sudden, he's back and saying WrestleMania isn't going to define him anymore. So they must have worked out some kind of new big deal for him to come back and actually wrestle more matches.
Or it's a deal for him to come back to eventually lead to him. Maybe this is kind of his final hoorah.
Yeah, but he gets one more run. I mean, maybe he wrestles at the big pay-per-views like that.
Maybe Taker's in the Royal Rumble. Who knows?
That would be nice. He won it last time, so.
There's a rumor going around that they're considering Taker versus AJ Styles at the Rumble. It's just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, man, I would love that. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be.
So it's going to be interesting to see what we get from The Undertaker the next couple of weeks. Or if any of you events on SmackDown next week, we'll see about that. But Team Raw, Team SmackDown, the main event. I'm not going to say it's the main event because obviously it won't be the main event.
Yeah, hell no.
Who do you guys think will be the lone survivors from Team SmackDown and Team Raw? Justin. We'll go with Justin first.
Knowing the WWE, I'm going to say Raw is going to be Roman Reigns, which I hope it's not.
Yeah, I agree.
And SmackDown, I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
Man, if they do make a change and they do add Undertaker to the match, I mean, man, just imagine Roman Reigns and the Undertaker being the final two. Man, that'd be awesome.
That would be crazy.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess I think AJ Styles would be one of the final two with Owens. You would think, something similar. Those would be like the final four. Like Ambrose and Styles, maybe versus Reigns and Owens. You would like it to be Owens just because he's your champion. But if it is Rollins and Reigns, the final four is Ambrose. I guess you probably want to have the final three probably be the Shield versus each other because they love the Shield in WWE. So I'd probably say Ambrose Rollins just because they have. I'm sure Reigns will be there too, somewhat. If it's not Reigns, Ambrose again. But yeah, it's probably going to be the Shield ending it. Hopefully SmackDown wins, but it's going to be tough.
All right, I'm going to say Team Raw. I want to say Strowman. Strowman. Then that would mean I think they would win. Because I don't think they're going to have Strowman lose yet. I think if Strowman loses or gets eliminated, it's going to be some guy to count out or some kind of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
or Voodoo.
Harper could
like that. Yeah, some kind of Luke Harper gets involved or something. I don't think Strowman's not getting pinned straight up. SmackDown, I think it's going to be a wild card. I think it's going to be someone that we probably won't think. I think Styles maybe gets some kind of confrontation with maybe Ellsworth, maybe.
Ellsworth is going to cause him to lose in that match.
Something's going to happen with Ellsworth in the match, definitely. I think Shane's going to be the last guy. I think for some reason I have a feeling it's going to be Shane, and I don't know who I think honestly it's going to be one of either Kevin Owens or Jericho. And I think Brock Lesnar is going to come in and cost SmackDown the match. I think to set up, tease WrestleMania, it's all about Shane versus Brock. If they want to tease it, I think that would be a perfect way to do it. Somehow the ref gets knocked out, Brock comes out, F5s them. Maybe they have some kind of confrontation in the back.
Oh, if that happens,
maybe Triple H gets involved and cost. I mean, why would he cost Team Raw? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah,
So,
but would Undertaker want Shane then? Because he said whoever SmackDown loses, you guys are in trouble. That's why I think if it's not Shane, I think they need to announce Undertaker as the fifth man because it makes no sense to have Shane be on it when you have the Undertaker there.
yeah, I don't know what. I mean, does Y2J have a future Universal title run in him? I think. Oh man, that's a good question. He's been
I
doing
would
great
love
work.
that.
He's been doing very, very great work. Maybe they're dropping Shane and Brock. Maybe they're not going to do that. I don't know. I don't know. SmackDown is definitely the better show of the two, and it kind of leaves you wide open to what can happen with the Undertaker on SmackDown because you don't know. He could actually wrestle on SmackDown. I mean, it's a possibility. It could happen.
Yeah, there's so many options out there. They could even if they wanted to go. I hope they don't, but if they wanted to go Undertaker and Kane feud again, they could do that. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think they should. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe Taker was more of a ratings pub trying to get everybody to tune in tonight. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that. And then maybe he said, "All right, fine. I'll just I'll commit."
He wrestled last year at Survivor Series, so it's not like out of the question.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, he could easily be added to the team.
No empty seats on SmackDown yet nowadays. Of course not. SmackDown is I think SmackDown right now is the A show. Definitely.
Oh, it definitely is.
He gets injured, and then they put Undertaker in as the alternate.
Yeah, it could happen. Before we get too long, I think we're going to start wrapping up tonight. We've been going for almost an hour tonight. We want to thank the total of 28 viewers tonight. Pretty awesome. I just want to remind everybody that we will be live this Saturday night. We may be a two-man booth. If Justin can be there, it will be awesome. If not, it'll be a two-man booth. NXT TakeOver will be reviewing Nakamura versus Joe, Dillinger versus Rude, the tag match, everything like that. Mickey James versus Asuka. Then Survivor Series, we'll be taking phone calls, guys. Are you guys in the chat room on Periscope still interested in calling into the show? If you guys are still interested in calling, I will set that up to get you guys to call in. You guys can call in, tell us what you thought of Survivor Series, all that. Also, we'll be doing a giveaway, like I said earlier in the show. We'll be doing a giveaway. 4 hour, guys, 4 hours Survivor Series. So I hope you guys got your popcorn ready. It's going to be a long show, long matches. So get ready. Anything? Oh, we got a Facebook page now. Get the Tables Podcast on Facebook. I get the Tables on Twitter. So I hope you guys can get more in touch with us on there. We would love more fan interaction. It would be great. Justin, Dave, you guys have anything to say before we end the show, or anybody in Periscope? How would you book the Brock and Goldberg finish? Ooh,
Did we even
okay.
talk
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Wow.
about
Oh, wow. That's bad. That's bad. All right. How would we book the Brock and Goldberg finish? Good question. Dave, we'll go with you first.
It's funny we were about to end the show without even talking about it.
I think Brock. I think we all can agree Brock's winning. Correct.
There's no sense of having Goldberg win. I mean, what's Goldberg going to come back for another run? I doubt it. But I just hope it doesn't lead to another match. That's my
No, I don't think so. A lot of rumors are saying this is kind of a one and done kind of deal.
I know there's a whole Rollins issue too, because Goldberg even had some issues with Seth Rollins about saying stuff. So that'd be interesting. But I mean, I guess, do you really want Goldberg to just get destroyed? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna have Paul Heyman somehow distracting Goldberg.
Yeah, he has to, or I try anyway.
Yeah, or something. I don't know what it would be if Goldberg's just gonna get beat senseless and then right in front of his kid and his wife. I mean, that's kind of a little brutal, but I don't know. That's really tough how they want to book this. I mean,
I think what's going to happen. I think Goldberg is going to lose by distraction. I think his kid's gonna get involved. Maybe Goldberg doesn't pin. Maybe he's in the towel or some kind of stuff like that to where to the point to where they don't want to see his dad get beat up anymore. Kind of like the whole Survivor Series.
Bret Hart versus
where Owen was begging his mom please in the towel.
When Owen Hart pleaded with his mom to throw in the towel, and Owen Hart finally she threw in the towel. Something along the lines to where maybe it's just saying this is going to keep going on until you stop the match or something like that because Brock isn't going to end it.
Yeah,
something like that, something along the lines of like that. I think that would be a pretty interesting way to end it. But I think Goldberg is losing. He's going to be the guinea.
I think
versus Joe. I really hope it happens. If it does, it's going to happen at WrestleMania, if anything. But it'd be great to see it happen someday down the line.
Give me that. I want to see that. Or Nakamura versus Lesnar. I mean, give me that.
Right. So, like we were saying, I hope that kind of. What about you, Justin?
Yeah, do you think he's gonna win?
Huh?
You think Goldberg's gonna win?
No, hell no. Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar's gonna win, pretty much like y'all said. But I honestly, I read rumors earlier in the week that Goldberg's gonna fight somebody big at Royal Rumble too. I don't know if it'll be Goldberg, but I read he's gonna fight someone big at Royal Rumble.
Who's left? If Brock,
Roman.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's when they call up Joe. Who knows?
That would be WrestleMania thing. Joe Brock.
I don't think that'll happen.
No
offense.
But I mean,
y'all don't have a big enough arena to hold WrestleMania, and I don't think they'd do WrestleMania in Brown Stadium because it would be very, very cold.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they did Ford Field because it was inside.
They'd be wrestling in damn sweaters and stuff. So
they would have heaters all around the ring like they did in New York. So it
would be impossible. That would be not a good idea. Yeah. I mean, even that would be bad.
So it's not like it's in February. I mean, this WrestleMania is in April.
Right, but it'd still be cold. It still would be cold.
I mean, it's summer. It's springtime by then. It might be 40s, 50s, depending where you're at.
Well, it was like 50-something degrees that day.
That's nice.
It'll be cold, and when it gets nighttime and you're out there in spandex underwear and you're sweating.
Yeah, but the guys wrestling, they're not really feeling the cold when they're wrestling. They're just like, boom,
I don't know. When you're in your undies running out there, I don't know. It'll be cold. I mean, weather is unpredictable. You could say it'll be warm in April, but it could be cold.
I just feel like snowing, 20 degrees outside.
Right. Anyways, but yeah, we hope everybody can join us Saturday for NXT Takeover, the review. I hope everybody can join us Sunday with the whole Survivor Series review. We'll be giving out gift cards and stuff like that. And if you guys are interested, we're going to be doing a quick NFL Pick'em show right after this. If you guys are interested, we didn't do one last week. Justin was really busy, so we had to skip a week.
We had a bye week.
Yeah, we had a bye week of our own.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a real quick Pick'em show, and we're going to call it a night. So we appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. We appreciate all the viewers tonight. A total of 30 viewers. That's awesome on a late Tuesday evening. So we appreciate all y'all guys coming in here. We hope everybody had a great evening, and we will see you guys on Saturday night. Thanks, everybody.
I'm pretty sure I won't be here Saturday.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll be.
So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys Saturday night.
I want some venison, man.
If I see anything.
There you go. Let me do the. All right. Well, that was fun. All right. Let me just the NFL.
Are you going hunting with them, Tony?
Lots of new viewers in there I'd seen.
Do you hunt, Tony?
No, I do not. My phone, my computer's like frozen. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you good.
It wasn't today first day of hunting season?
No, 2 weeks ago here, anyway.
Oh, I thought it was the 15th or whatever.
It's always the first week in November. Well, I take it back. Bow season is like the middle of October, end of October, and then rifle season is the beginning of November.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So my weekends are pretty much booked up right now.
Yeah, but 4 a.m. goes in the deer stands.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Out there for
How long?
usually.
I usually get there about 5 o'clock in the morning because the sun will come up around 6:15. So I get there about 5.
I'm not even gonna bother.
And then
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh wait, I can't hear y'all.
And then I stay out there till about 9:15 or so.
There we go. There we go. I don't know what the hell's up with my computer. It's acting all funky. All right, let's see. Here we go.
So how long your phone usually die on you out there?
No, I usually just put it on vibrate and put it in my pocket. So I don't really mess with it. So it usually stays pretty good.
Gotta have a big cup of coffee out there, don't you?
Nah. I chug an energy drink and just go there and wait. If I get bored, I'll play like solitaire on my phone or something like that, but I'm usually looking outside. The thing is, it sucks right now because it's not getting cold, so they're not really moving. So it's kind of sucky right now, but
Well, come up here. It's gonna be getting cold.
no shit.
It's supposed to be in the 40s on Thanksgiving.
And plus, the moon's been full or big the last couple weeks, so they haven't been. They're moving at night right now instead of the day.
Yeah, it's gonna be like almost 70 on Friday, then 38 on Saturday.
God dang,
Crazy Michigan weather.
that's a big difference too. Gee whiz.
Yep.
Have y'all gotten any snow yet?
Nope, we're supposed to get some. I think a little bit Saturday, but it's not gonna stick. It's gonna come and go away because it's still be in the 60s most of the week.
Damn.
All right.
Tuesday, but still.
Wow.
Oh, No, go ahead. No, talk.
This is like the last time we got snow here was like it wasn't really snow, it was more ice. It was like 3 years ago. Everybody was freaking out.
Well, it was a few years ago when you guys got snow like crazy and people didn't know what to do, wasn't it? Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah, it was like 2011.
Okay.
But there was like maybe 3 or 4 inches though. It was nothing. It didn't melt.
What was it, Texas? Or I don't know if it was still Jerry World or if it was the old Cowboy Stadium, but they were saying it was like covered in snow. And it was just so weird seeing the Cowboys arena just covered in snow.
Yeah, see, like North Texas, they get a lot more snow than we do. I guess because they're closer to the middle of the country. I don't know. I guess you could say, but they get more snow and all that shit.
I think that was the year that up here we didn't have a bad winter at all. I think down south was getting a worse winter than up here. I think that's what that was.
Like, and then like the last time it like really snowed hardcore was like 1985, before we were even born.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah. Oh.
All right, we are back live with our NFL Pick'em Show Week 11, where we have kind of, I guess, a new leader on the standings. We got Justin at 17, 14, and 1. Dave at 16, 15-1, and I am at 16-15. We had a bye week last week. Like we said, we didn't do picks last week, but we are doing picks this week. How we do picks this week is Justin picks his favorite team, and then we pick other games. I pick my favorite team, and Dave picks his favorite team. We all have different favorite teams. I'm a Bucks fan. Dave is a Lions fan, and Justin is a Cowboys fan. His team is doing very well. Mine is not so well, and Dave's is on the come up. I think they have a good shot at winning the division. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. We've got a lot of good matches. Week 11. So let's jump right into it with Dave. Dave, first matchup of the Sunday matchups. We'll go. Well, actually, I'll give you the Thursday night match. We got the Santhers. Wow. The Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Ooh, I'll go Saints.
All right. What about you, Justin? We'll go Titans at the Colts.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go Titans on this one. The Colts have. I mean, hell, you never know. The Colts haven't been playing that good this year, so.
I thought you were going to say the Colts for a minute. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, Titans.
They look
All
pretty
right. The Titans? I think that's a good pick because they've been playing very well lately. And I'm going to go I'll be smart here. I'm going to go the Chiefs over the Bucks. The Chiefs are hot in the regular season. They've only lost 2 games in the last, I think, 19 games. So I always need so it's going to be I think it'll be a close game, but I think the Chiefs are going to win. Too bad. Anyways, let's move on. Dave, Jaguars at your Detroit Lions.
Well, I mean, I picked them to beat who they play last week. I'm trying to remember, or 2 weeks ago. They beat Minnesota, yeah. And that was probably a big upset pick right there to beat Minnesota. So, I mean,
Well, I don't know. Now it's not looking so much.
but last week it was like, oh, Minnesota is this tough team. But
Right.
yeah, and now it's like, so I think I definitely got to go them over the Jags. I mean, the Jags are an okay team. They're pretty good. They're competitive, but I think the Lions can beat them and get ready for Thanksgiving.
All right. Lions over the Jags. All right, Justin. Cardinals at the Vikings.
Oh, I'm going to go Cardinals. The dang Vikings have lost 5 in a row, so I don't see how they're going to win the game.
All right, I'm going to have the Dolphins over the Rams.
Ooh, the Rams are starting too, so that's gonna be interesting to see if we any good.
Mm-hmm. Vikings figure it out. Rams win. Okay.
If he's any good, we'll find out Sunday because he's starting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Dave, Texans at the Raiders.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's a tough one because I don't know either of these teams that well at all.
Raiders are on fire right now.
Both teams are playing well.
I guess I'll go to the Raiders. Yeah, Raiders. Why not?
They are at home. They are the home team, so it's a good pick. It's a good pick. All right, Justin. Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys.
You know what? I'm going to keep riding it till the wheels fall off. Cowboys are going to win.
All right, it could be a trap game, but I agree. I think the Cowboys win.
I think it's a trap game. Because I think the Ravens are a good team. I think a trap game would have been like losing to Cleveland, but yeah.
It's a trap game because nobody thinks the Ravens are going to win.
That's the thing. They have nothing to lose. So, I mean, that's what the Cowboys can't let up on them. So,
yeah.
Definitely. Overlook the Ravens, that's for sure. I'm going to go Seahawks over Philly.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Do we have any teams on bye this week? Let's see.
yeah, one of my fantasy guys is who was it?
Yes, Falcons, Broncos, Jets.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. This might be our last picks. Dave, Steelers at Cleveland.
I think Cleveland might tie the Lions record. So yeah, I think it's gonna
Get
be
enough with the refs talk, dude.
the rest.
Refs don't declare games, man.
Dude,
Just
you know
because
what? Speaking of that,
one
even
block,
Emmett Smith pissed
yeah,
me off too, because Emmett Smith even said that they were playing the refs and the Steelers. That's bullcrap.
this is ridiculous, man. Like you're against the refs because of one call
Yeah.
in a game. Seriously, man, get over it, dude.
What are
Life goes on, man. You're what, 18, 19 years old, dude? Life moves on. The Cowboys will be better. They're getting better. They're obviously better now. Just relax, bro. Sheesh. You blame everything on the refs. Sometimes life happens and situations happen in the game.
Yeah, they're
The
not
refs,
perfect. They're not going to make
yeah, the
every
refs
call.
aren't perfect, man. They're not robots, dude. They can't see everything. Anyways, you had the Steelers, correct, Dave?
Oh yeah, I'll go Steelers.
All right, Justin. Bears at the Giants.
Ooh, man, just because the Bears suck anyway, I'm going to go with Giants.
Giants aren't looking too great either.
Yeah, but that's true. But yeah.
I'm gonna go Bills over the Bengals. All right, last game. We all choose this game.
Was it Monday night or something?
No, yeah. Well, actually, it's a Sunday night game. Packers at Washington.
Well, I know who Justin's gonna pick, but you know what? I think they win again. I'm going Washington.
Justin?
Yeah, I mean, God, both teams are playing crappy right now.
Washington just beat the Vikings.
Well, but yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, like, well, Green Bay's trash. I'm gonna go Washington also, even though I'd
I'm gonna go
rather
Green
have
Bay.
Green Bay
I'm gonna
win.
go
But
Green Bay. I think Green Bay is embarrassed from last week.
They should
I don't
be.
fuck what Texas Kid says about how Aaron Rodgers sucks. But put Dak Prescott on the Green Bay Packers and put Aaron Rodgers on the Cowboys, and yeah, you'll
I
see
would,
something.
yes.
So just you need to calm down. You need to calm yourself.
Oh, that Raiders Texas game is Monday Night Football. I didn't know that.
Yeah, before you start saying all this stuff about Aaron Rodgers, because that, oh my God, I'm about to block you, Texas Kid, for saying that.
Better than Tony Romo.
Dak is not better than Andrew.
Not by a long shot.
Aaron Rodgers. You're crazy, dude.
Talking about a guy that's an MVP, has won a Super Bowl. I mean, it's
Is it his fault
crazy.
that the Green Bay Packers doesn't have a running game and that they don't have an offensive line and their defense sucks? And that the Cowboys and Dak Prescott is blessed with a good running back and an awesome and great elite offensive line. The
Better watch
offensive
out. Running back might be gone.
any running back can run behind that offensive line. And no, all right. So thank you guys for joining. We appreciate everybody for joining. Because Texas Kid is just gonna make me mad. So we'll be back next week. We'll see who's in this lead. Justin caught up. Wow, he was
I
down
know I was down by a lot. Jeez.
by like 5 or 6 games, and even had a tie game.
Yep.
And came back. Dave has had some bad luck lately. Had a tie game as well. He's got a couple of losses, but maybe he'll get back into the winning ways this week. And I just been on a steady train ride, just straight lining all the way through. I haven't been on a decline. I've just been there. So,
I just want one win, and that's it. I want one win.
right, I feel you.
Like
You guys have a great one. We'll see you guys next week. And y'all have a great week. See you guys later. All right. Hey, man, we had like 10 viewers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Now, I don't get how someone can bitch and moan about something so much about always disrespecting players and all that.
Jeez, I know.
And your team won the game, but you're still bitching about some stupid call.
He's not mature yet. That's the only thing.
The only call that I got pissed off after they missed is when they did that face mask on Cole Beasley because they almost turned his helmet all the way around. He could have broken his neck. I mean, that's the only call that I got. Of course, I mean they were gonna miss that one though. That was the only one I kind of got mad at.
I mean, but
Yeah.
but you're not.
But guess what? They got the face mask call at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
And y'all are right at field goal range. And what happened? Y'all scored.
yeah.
And y'all
You're
were
not.
anyway.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just pissed off because he could have gotten hurt. I don't care about them missing the call.
Oh yeah, oh, definitely. Okay.
You're not out there just destroying, saying everyone's Dak's the best quarterback.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
He's not even like top 20 quarterback in the league right now. There's a bunch of quarterbacks better than Dak Prescott right now.
He's just doing the whole Skip Bayless thing because that's
trying to be like him.
Yeah, if you muted, it's ridiculous how much they talk about the Cowboys.
And if you ever see his tweeting during the game, it's like he's just bitching and complaining about every single play on the same thing Texas Kid does. All Skip Bayless does is bitch him on every single play. Oh, that should have been this.
Yep.
All right, so it should be interesting. Justin, I'll be at your house a little early then on Sunday.
All right.
On this usual 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock to set things up here. I'm going to probably buy a prepaid phone so I could take some phone calls. So hopefully we'll still have people who want to call other than just Texas Kid for life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be buying the subscription and DVD sometime either this week or next month. So it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people in and it'll be an interesting night. Dave, will set up Saturday night after the review or after the takeover.
Yeah, that should be fun. Pretty good matches on there.
And then Justin, we'll all do it on Survivor Series. So
yes.
It's going to be a fun night. So,
days, 11 hours of wrestling.
Yes. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Later, John.
Later.
Mm-hmm.